Alright, and this is take number 2. I walked all the way out here into the woods and then realized that I forgot my SD card. So we're gonna try it again. Also, fun fact, it is extremely windy, so I'm hoping the audio sounds okay, and I'm really hoping that I don't get crushed by a falling tree and die. Anyways, this is Customs Up for Adoption number 50-something, and today I'm going to be showing you all of the new customs up for sale in my eBay shop, link in the description. And without further ado, let's get right on into it. Here are all of the customs still looking for new homes. They are all now at reduced prices because I want them gone. Okay, quick little intermission from the woods. Remember how I said I forgot my SD card? Well, turns out I also forgot to show you guys this custom. This is an older custom. This is a custom of Legoshi from the anime and manga Beastars. He is made from a head swap with a Generation 2 Corgi head and a Great Dane body. I sculpted his tail and all of his clothes. This guy's a bit of an older custom. I believe he's from 2020. He's not been signed yet, but he will be before he's sold. I really love this custom other than the fact that he looks high out of his mind, but I'm deciding to sell it because I do want to make a new one for myself. So I thought that I would just get this guy out of the way and make some space for the new one when I eventually make that. Alright, so here's the first actually new custom. It is made from a fake Generation 2 collie. Basically, the whole reason that this custom exists is because I randomly decided to sculpt a scarf on a collie body. So that's the only thing sculpted on him. It's just a little scarf, and then I painted him. The actual design of the collie is very, very simple. Originally, he didn't have this white diamond, but then I decided to add that because I thought it looked cool and matched the little extra sparkle detail that I added in his eyes. I really like his blue nose and the blue underparts of his ears. I think that's a really cute touch, and all of the accent markings and his eyes match the scarf. Next up, we have this cat. This custom is made from one of those LPS cats with the actual hair. I just cut the hair off and sculpted this new hair on it. I also sculpted it this little pink collar. I think this cat turned out super cute, and without the hair, I actually really like the way that these base figures look. I also really love the way that I decided to do this one's eyes. It's a style that I've never tried before, and I think that it looks super cute. This next custom is another custom where it was my first time using a specific base figure. This is the mouth open collie base, as you can see. So his head does not really move because these LPS don't really have good baubles, and I don't want anybody to end up chipping the paint, so I'd recommend not moving the head, but I tried to position it in a position that looked really cute, and I think this guy just looks really, really sweet and nice, and he's just made from primary colors. So we got this nice cyan color, this cool pinkish red, and this yellow color. I really, really love the way that these colors look together, and I just wanted to make something with those colors on this base figure, and again, I think this base is really, really cute. I love his big open mouth and his happy little smile. Next up, we have my first custom of 2023, and this guy definitely belongs in the woods. Just look at him. If you can't already tell, this is a custom of Firestar from the Warrior Cats book series. This was a series that I was super into as a kid, even though I only actually read 4 of the books. But I decided to make a Firestar custom because I originally painted this LPS orange, and I was like, you know what? I'm getting Firestar vibes, so I'm going to make him into Firestar. As you can see, this is a head swap. The head is from a bonbon cat, and the body is from a wolf cat, and the body is fake, the head is real. And I think that this head swap actually looks adorable. I was unsure of it when I originally did it, but now seeing it all together, I really love the way that it looks. Of course, I added the star marking on his forehead to show that he is Firestar and not any of the other versions. He is now the leader. I also added some little stars in his eyes, and this is also my first time using Liquitex High Gloss Varnish. This is a new sealer that was recommended to me by my friend Tiki's LPS Customs. Her eyes are always super, super shiny on her customs, and I was like, I gotta know what sealer you use, and it is this stuff. And just look at how amazingly shiny his eyes are. The camera does not do it justice. This is about 3 coats of the varnish, and I'm sure if you added more, they'd be even shinier. Here is the next... What the hell just fell on me? Oh my god. Here is the next custom. It is made from a St. Bernard base figure. Fun fact, this is my second time ever customizing a St. Bernard base, and both customs that I've made from St. Bernards have had horns, which, I don't know, that's just kind of funny. The only reason why this guy exists is because I was sculpting some other customs and I had leftover clay, so I just stuck him on this guy. So he's got 4 horns. They're kind of like Darth Maul-ish horns. He's got 2 piercings on his ears, and he's got some sick claws. I've really loved sculpting claws lately. I think they look so cool. And for all of those sculpted details, I got this brand new, super cool, like color change paint, so it's sort of like a metallic purplish blue, and when you spin it, it sort of looks like it changes colors. That's a new paint color that I got for Christmas, and I wanted to try it on in this custom. I also used it in his eyes, and I think that his eyes look so awesome, and I used my new little dragon eye style that I've been doing on a few customs recently, and he's got some cool little star detail freckles on him, and I just thought these colors looked really, really nice together, and he's sort of a pastel demon character. Next up, we have another head swap custom. This custom is supposed to be a type of animal called a Raccoon Dog. I didn't actually look at any references of Raccoon Dogs when I was making this custom, but when I put the head swap together, I was like, you know what? I'm kind of getting Raccoon Dog vibes, and I've never made a Raccoon Dog custom. How many times am I going to say Raccoon Dog? Oh my god. But it is made from a ferret head and a husky body. This is a head swap that was completely random, just by chance. I was like, you know what? I'll just stick these together and see what happens. And I think it looks adorable. It also could just be like a cute little chubby ferret, and the overall design is a little bit simple, but he does have this cool, you know, raccoon mask on his face, and I added these little blue shines in his eyes as well. This next custom is yet another head swap. This is a head swap between a chinchilla head and a Yorkie body, and this is another head swap that was totally random, and I just wanted to try it out, and I think that it looks super, super cute. So this chinchilla was inspired by these little rose polymer clay slices that I have, which I also got for Christmas to use on customs, and so I gave it sort of a little flower crown, and then based the rest of the design off that with the colors. She also has a rose marking on her chest, and 2 little rose markings on the back of her ears. Other than that, she's just gray and pink, and with this one, I also wanted to do something new with the eyes, so I did this kind of eye style. I've never done eyelashes or eyeliner in a color that wasn't black or dark brown, and I think it really makes her eyes pop, and I really love her a lot, and she also has some little teal paws. And here is the final LPS custom in this video. Stick around till the end because there's one more thing I have to show you. But anyways, this custom is inspired by a type of animal called a serval, which is this kind of cat. Shout out to my roommate for taking this photo. He works at a wildlife rescue center, and he sent me a picture of a serval, and I was like, that's so cute. I really want to make a custom inspired by it. So here's the custom. I didn't reference the photos too much. I kind of started off by wanting to make a serval, but now honestly it could kind of be any animal. I think maybe it looks the most like an ocelot or something. But with this one's eyes, I wanted to do them in a similar style to a coyote custom that I made recently, and then it just has a lot of spots, and it's pretty much all symmetrical, but I really love designs that are symmetrical, and then there's one little point of asymmetry, so I added this little freckle down here. And here is the back of the head. I think the back looks super cool, and then the body is also pretty much symmetrical. I sort of gave up on the body, so the details aren't as good there, but I honestly think that this custom turned out really, really cool, and I think that it has a lot of various points of interest, and I really, really like it. And the final thing that I have to show you in this video is this guy. This is a 3D printed custom wolf head. So for Christmas, my family got a 3D printer. Best Christmas present, hell freaking yeah. We got a 3D printer, and I decided to make my very first 3D model. This guy was sculpted on an app called Nomad Sculpt. This app was recommended to me by Pia's Little Customs because she has also been making 3D models recently, and I made this guy just as a test, but I love the way that it turned out. It looks so, so cool. I'll talk about the custom in a minute, but here is what one of the blank printed bases look like. We just have a bunch of random filament colors, so ignore the fact that it's pink, but here's a blank base. I love these guys. They just look so awesome, and I'm so... Okay, he's gone. I'm so proud of myself for making these, and yeah, it's so freaking cool because I've sculpted heads like this out of clay, but this one is just perfect and symmetrical. Obviously, since it is 3D printed, you still have all the print lines here and these little squiggly marks because I don't have a resin printer. It's just a regular one, but I am going to try to look into ways of how you can smooth it, maybe with some sort of primer. But anyways, I made this guy to sort of test the water and think about selling it. So this guy is, of course, for sale. Everything is, you know, the original 3D printed base. Nothing is actually hand sculpted with real clay. It's all just sculpted on an iPad, and he's got these cool eyes. I just wanted to make him, you know, some random dog design that could possibly, you know, be on an LPS custom. There's my signature, and I really love the way that he looks. The eyes, the pupils are indented. If you feel it, they sort of stick out a little bit. I can show you again on the 3D printed model. You can see that they sort of stick out like nipples, and yeah, so that's really all I have to say about it, but I just wanted to test the water, try to sell it, because eventually I would love to make and sell more 3D printed guys, at least painted ones. Maybe I'll sell blank bases eventually, and possibly I'll even open commissions for these. So please let me know in the comments what you think about these, and definitely go check this out on eBay if you want to see more projects like this from me in the future. Alright, wow, those are a lot of customs I have to show you in this video. There are 8 new customs, plus this little guy over here. So definitely, please go check out my eBay shop, link in the description once again, and there are individual links to each one of these customs if you want to see if they are all for sale. Again, all of the old customs that I showed you at the beginning of the video, they are now at discounted prices, so please buy them because I do not want them in my house anymore. They're taking up space. I also am starting to possibly stick to a new uploading schedule, not including this video. I will have a video now every Saturday uploaded at around 12 noon PST time, Pacific Standard Time. So there will be a new video this Saturday. You're definitely going to watch it because it's a really awesome head swap tutorial. Little hint, if you've ever wanted to know how to head swap a Generation 3 LPS with, you know, a regular classic G1 or G2 LPS, that's what the video is about. So stay tuned for that on Saturday. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in that one, in my next one. Goodbye.